Okay. So, this one, like I said, if you watched my Future Hearts experience, will be short. It's the Full Circle Tour. The only reason I say it'll be short is because I didn't really do very much that day as far as meeting bands goes. I just met Tino. In fact, I don't even think I talked to him that much. I don't remember. It's been a while. So, well, I got there at like 8 a.m. Don't judge me. Only because me and my friend were like, we have no VIP or nothing. We know this is gonna be a full show. So we got there like 8. There was like 3 other people there. We hung out with them most of the day. And around, I want to say it was like 3 or 4, one of the security guards came out and gave all 5 of us random bracelets. We're like, what are these? And he goes, oh, these are going to be your early entry bracelets. And he only gave it to the 5 of us. Like, because obviously by that point there was more people. He was like, because you guys were out here so early, I'm feeling nice, and I'm going to give you guys these. And we're like, oh, well, thank you. So because of that, we ended up getting in, like, probably, I think it was like 30 minutes early. Like, as soon as VIP was over, they let us in, and then they let in everybody else. And that night was supposed to be Volumes, Crown the Empire, and If I Cement. Well, Crown the Empire, that was right after their bus had broken down. So it ended up just being Volumes and If I Cement. Well, so Volumes played, and they got a longer set list, which was all well and good, except for that they were, like, very repetitive, and I was just kind of like, why? Like, why? And, so they played, did their thing, and then I waited very impatiently for my cement. They came out. I, like, jammed the fuck out. Hold on, I'm trying to plug in my phone. I was, like, enjoying every second of it. And then, as soon as they were done, me and my friend ran out, because we knew they were probably going to be by the bus. And, like, we went out, and Tina was there. And, like, well, not right away. Like, we went out there, and Alan was getting dressed behind the bus door, like, little shit. And people were videotaping him and talking, like, come out. And he's just like, I don't wanna. And then we're like, but Alan. He's like, I'm not Alan. And then he goes, I am Alan's twin brother, Ellen. And we're just like Ellen DeGeneres? He's like, exactly. And it was really funny. But, yeah, so then he went on the bus. We kind of saw everybody else go onto the bus, but then, like, none of them ever really came out. Except for Tino. Well, then, Tino, we took a picture with him. I said hi. Unfortunately, didn't get nothing signed because I didn't have anything, but, oh well. And then, said thank you, gave him a hug, all that good stuff, and walked on. The most fucked up thing I would say that happened that entire time was, now keep in mind, I understand if you have a favorite and it's the most popular member, that is totally cool, because I'm just like that with Of Mice and Men. Austin's my favorite, always will be. And it's not because he's the only one I know. Obviously, if I can sit here and say Tino and all the other ones. But, beside the point, a bunch of people kept asking, like, hey, so, is Austin gonna come out? And he was like, no, I'm not really thinking so. He's not feeling good right now. But, he did really want to see you guys and stuff. And they were just like, all right. And then they walked away. And I'm like, what the fuck, guys? Like, do you realize he's even a member too? Or do you realize and just not give a fuck? Like, that's really shitty. And then the even more fucked up thing about that entire day was probably when I was standing in line and this random chick, she had an extra VIP because her friend couldn't make it and she was going to give it away. And my friend was like, give it to her. And I'm like, no. I'm not going to bail on you like that. If she can't find somebody, then we'll figure it out. Well, then the girl went around and looked and couldn't find anybody. So then I was just, like, about to give it up, or, like, I was just about to take it, and I was like, I don't know if I can, Jacqueline, and she's like, it's fine. Well, then, the biggest thing about it was that she was looking for somebody who didn't have a friend with them to be, like, 100% sure, just because she didn't want anybody to feel like they bailed on anybody. So then this girl behind me is like, oh, I'm by myself, and so I was like, okay, cool, she can have it, whatever, fine. Well, then I was right next to that chick during the show, and right before my cement came on, she was just like, L. Because I showed her the set list. And I'm like, what do you mean, oh? And she's like, I don't really know any of these songs. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know any of these songs? And she goes, I just know the new ones, like the two newest ones, like the singles, and like the Restoring Force songs. I don't know any of the rest. I'm like, not even Second and Stubborn. She's like, not even that. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she goes on to tell me that she only really wanted the VIP so she could say she met Austin. That's literally how she said it. So I can tell people I met Austin. I'm like, what the fuck? So granted, I mean, I was pissed. Because I could have had it and I would have definitely gotten more out of it. But, whatever. So yeah, that all happened. But the entire day in the whole was amazing with the exception of those two situations I just told you about that I had to put up with. But yeah. So I'm going to be on to my next video, which would be Warped Tour of this year. And that's going to be a kind of a longer one because it was 2 shows. But I'm going to try to cut it down as much as I can. And I will see you guys in that video.